at si Dr. Abensiovi Piloton. Ito ang Tatak Kalikasan sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Listen to music that uplifts the soul. Follow JessCom PH on Spotify and JessCom Music on YouTube. Our music is also available on iTunes and Deezer. Calling on all young male professionals. Do you wish to live an extraordinary life? Are you tired of the routine and mundane and long for a dynamic, adventurous, and even dangerous life? Do you wish to make your life count and hope to make an impact long after you're gone? Do you wish to live a life of service to society, to country, and to dear Mother Earth? Then you are the one we are looking for. Consider the Society of Jesus. Join the Church's gallant army and turn your world upside down. Call the Jesuit's Vocations Promotions Team, 426-6101, local 3406. Once again, 426-6101, local 3406.
To open our eyes and ears that we may see the face of Christ and hear His voice in our midst. For 28 years, Jesuit Communications has been promoting the Catholic faith and serving the nation through both traditional and new media. Hear us tackle national issues in light of Christian values on Usapang Kapatid, Pasakalye, and Radio Veritas. Watch our uplifting reflections on Kapet Pandasal and The Word Exposed, as well as our acclaimed TV specials. Listen to the inspiring and soothing music of Jesuit Music Ministry's original artists as you read our spiritually enriching books. To learn more about JessCom's mission of evangelization and education, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and our website, jesscom.ph. To give a face to the faceless and a voice to the voiceless, that we may recognize Christ in them and hear His story in theirs.
Coming up next, JMM Radio on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Sa Vlog Blue Eagle kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at pista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero, sugod, todo sa kayod, dunong at tulog, lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil, blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
Rejoice, refresh, renew, and reflect. Join us for an hour of music that uplifts the soul. Listen to your favorite Jesuit music ministry artists. This is JMM Radio. Get your day's dose of inspirational music. Tune in to JMM Radio every Wednesday, only here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Isang simbahan, isang sambayanan, sabay-sabay ang pagpadyak, sabay-sabay umiindak. Ang patutunguhan, sama-samang tatahakin, sa bawat paghakbang ay kasamang panalangin. Nakikinig, may kaakbay, isang simbahan, naglalakbay, tawid, tanaw, tapak, tindig, ang kabutihan mananaig, ang buong mundo'y mayayanig, tayo'y mag-ingay, sumigaw, sulong, sulong, lalong lumilinaw ang natatanaw, nagsisiyasat naninimbang kasama ang dasal. Kahit malayo pa ang lalakbayin, simulan mo lang, makakarating ka rin. Basta't iisa ang adhikain, matutupad ang hangarin. Tawid, tanaw, tapak, tindig, ang kabutihan mananaig, ang buong mundo'y mayayanig, tayo'y mag-ingay, sumigaw, sulong, sulong, sulong. Tanaw, tapak, tindig, tawid, tanaw, tapak, tindig, nakikinig, umiibig, nakikinig, umiibig, tawid, tanaw, tapak, tindig, tawid, tanaw, tapak, tindig, saktipad, sambayan, saktipad, sa simbahan. May kasama ka, may kaakbay, isang simbahang naglalakbay, tawid, tanaw, tapak, tindig, ang kabutihan mananaig, ang buong mundo'y mayayanig, tayo'y mag-ingay, sumigaw, sulong, tawid, tanaw, tapak, tindig, ang kabutihan mananaig, ang buong mundo'y mayayanig, tayo'y mag-ingay, sumigaw, sulong.
Music Ministry. Music that uplifts the soul. Follow JustCom PH on Spotify and JustCom Music on YouTube. We are also on iTunes and Deezer.
JMM Radio. JMM Radio. JMM.
JMM Radio, the official radio program of Jesuit Music Ministry. And of course, we're proud finalists for the 2024 Catholic Mass Media Awards for Best Entertainment Radio Program. Magandang gabi, sir. This is Manong Ray.
Yes, magandang gabi, Kuya Ray.
Magandang gabi.
Ako po si Lester Mendiola mula sa JMM and we are broadcasting live from the Radyo Katipunan studio dito po sa Jesuit Communications, located in the Sonolux building at the Ateneo de Manila University campus. And
yes, you can also watch us live on the Facebook pages ng Radyo Katipunan, JustCom and the Jesuit Music Ministry, and we're also streaming on the Radyo Katipunan YouTube channel, and of course via audio at zeno.fm/RK879FM.
yes, ayan. So if you're joining us via live stream, mag-comment po kayo dyan and pwede namin kayong batiin later.
Correct, samahan niyo kami.
And baka meron silang mga gustong insights.
Correct.
Na gustong i-share tungkol sa ating topic ngayong gabi.
Yes, bilang bahagi ng pagdiriwang ng National Laity Week, di ba?
Yes.
So pag-uusapan natin to ngayong gabi.
Yes. Kumusta ka, Kuya?
Mabuti, pero syempre, maraming nangyayari sa kapaligiran.
Yes.
At tayo ay talaga namang nakikisama.
Nakirally ka ba, Kuya?
Hindi ako nakadalo, pero ang ating suporta ay buong puso talaga. At I'm proud sa ating mga Gen Z ngayon, 'di ba? Sa mga kabataan. Sila talaga yung nangunguna ngayon.
Oo, tsaka parang ang daming nag-join.
Correct.
Doon sa pagkilos nung Sunday para i-express natin yung ating pagtindig against corruption.
Correct.
And sana hindi nating tigilan na bantayan yung mga pangyayari, no?
Tuloy-tuloy natin tong bantayan at patuloy na talagang suportahan yung mga kababayan natin na alam mo,
Yes.
aping-api na talaga. So kailangan natin kumilos, no?
Correct. Oo. Every time na bibili ka ng kahit na makikita mo ron merong VAT.
Lahat.
That particular tax goes to the government.
Yes.
Diba? So, and income tax and all of those taxes, no? Mahalaga na yung binabayad natin ay mapunta sa tama.
Sa tama, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Pero dahil nung Sunday, Kuya Ray, no, ang daming mga nagtipo, no, bukod sa mga kaparian, mga kamadrehan, maraming laiko yung nagpunta sa pagkilos ng Sunday.
Correct.
And this coming September 27 yata, every year to at pinagdiriwang natin ang National Laity Week. And I think meron siyang kinalaman sa kapistahan ni San Lorenzo Ruiz bilang patron ng mga laiko. Kasi si San Lorenzo ay isang laiko. Laiko tayo, di ba?
Yes.
Okay. Hindi na natin papatagalin. Pakilala
natin ang ating guest this evening.
Yes.
All right. Our guest this evening is the president of the Sangguniang Laiko ng Pilipinas, an organization celebrating its 75th anniversary in 2025. He also serves as the Servant General of Missionary Families of Christ and the president of the Board of Family Rosary Crusade. He is married to Des and they have 5 children. Please welcome to JMM Radio, Mr. Xavier Padilla.
Good evening,
sir.
Good evening. It's good to be here.
Good evening, sir.
Very nice intro, very inspiring intro. And when you watch the news, really, parang hindi ka talaga, there's no way na hindi ka magagalit.
Yes.
You have to do something. My wife and kids were at the rally, my 3 teenagers. Ako, I was in Vietnam that weekend, previous scheduled trip. But I went to the consulate in Ho Chi Minh City, and doon nag-post ako doon na note to. I had to have my own part even in the different country. Yeah, so made the effort to go there.
Yes.
Yes.
We need to make our voice heard.
Correct.
Diba?
Most definitely. Oh.
Yes. Okay, so si Sir Xavier Padilla, we'll call him Sir Xavi.
Javi.
Javi. Ayan, nalilito ako.
Sir Javi.
X kasi,
oo.
X.
Oo, X kasi. You are the current president of Sangguniang Laiko, sir.
Yes.
And siguro, kailangan pa ba natin paliwanag ano yung Laiko, Kuya Ray? Sige, tanongin natin si
Sige.
Sir. No?
Sige.
Kasi baka hindi malinaw sa iba. Ano po ba ang definition ng pagiging Laiko o Laity?
Well, the first Laiko is the implementing arm of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines, Episcopal Commission on the Laity. So maraming commissions yon: family and life, youth, health. The one on Laity, it's being run by Laiko. So Laiko is a group. It's made up of different diocesan councils of the laity. So yung target natin is to have all 80 plus dioceses have their own council of the laity. We're getting there. Over the past 2 years, we've been going around the whole country, and also made up of national lay organizations. So more than 50 national lay organizations. So it's the place where everyone gets to coordinate, be one, and work together for a common goal.
So, sa amin po sa diocese namin, I know we have something that we call as clan or
Yes.
Council of the Laity of Novaliches.
Yes.
Parang yung tawag sa amin. No? Hindi ko alam kung
Hindi ko rin alam sa amin.
Antipolo eh.
Antipolo din ako. Yeah, there is also in Antipolo. Yeah.
So, kumbaga, yung ministry na yon, or how do you call it, organization? Or
Yeah.
parang kasama siya dun sa
Yes.
nagko-comprise ng Laiko.
Yes. So the clan of Novaliches, the president and some members of the council itself attend our biennials, our conventions, activities. So actually, it's one of the very active diocesan councils that we have. So congratulations.
Sino na po ba sa amin? Si Tita Lita pa rin ba? Hindi na yata.
Hindi na.
Ayun po. So, in our introduction, I know Kuya Ray mentioned that Sangguniang Laiko ng Pilipinas has been in existence for 75 years.
Yes, this year is our 75th year. And the surprising thing is, when we talk about it 2 years ago, let's say 2 years ago, not many people knew about Laiko or know what Laiko is all about. Siguro kayo din, in one time or another, hindi nyo alam what it's all about. So the past 2 years, we've been going around the country, re-educating, re-energizing, re-informing people who Laiko is, what we do. So 75 years this year. It started out as Catholic Action of the Philippines for its first 10, 15 years. Became Council of the Laity of the Philippines, and then a few years ago, it was made into Tagalog. Kaya Sangguniang Laiko ng Pilipinas.
Alright.
It was founded po when? Itong
75 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
75 years. Yes.
I don't want to compute.
1950.
1950.
Mental computer. 1950. Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been involved in the Laiko group?
Actually, in the board, this is my second term. So the first term was 4 years ago. It's a term of 2 years. And then I was the public relations. The first term I was there. This term I was elected president. So 4 years, and you don't get a re-election. So this is my last year until December. So kaya buhos for the past 2 years. Really going everywhere.
Paano po kayo napunta sa ministry ng as a lay person? Siguro parang can you give us a brief history of your involvement in the church? So I'm pretty sure bago kayo magpunta dun sa Sangguniang Laiko, you've been serving the church for quite a while.
Well, we're in a Catholic charismatic group, Missionary Families of Christ. So ever since I was small, ever since 6 years old ako, my parents used to bring me to all these gatherings and assemblies. And now I'm 50 years old, so it's been 44 years of my life in it. I've been a full-time missionary since 1997, so 28 years. And it's once you see the vision for it, I can say that there was a time that I didn't really see the vision for it, that I thought it was just something my parents used to do. But there came a time when I saw really that people's lives were being changed, and not because of any person, but because they saw God working through the community. And that's when I decided to be a full-time missionary. And now I go to different places around the Philippines, around the world, and still see that the Holy Spirit is really moving in people through the work that a lot of people do all over the world. And it's very inspiring. So that really inspired us also to go give back to the church. Kasi maraming trans-parochial communities and they do good work outside the church. But we really need to bring people back into the church, into serving the church, serving their parishes, serving their dioceses. And that's why we started getting active in Laiko. And that's how we ended up here.
Wow. Yon, no? Nagsimula sa Catholic Charismatic community, and then the rest is history.
The rest is history. Ongoing history.
Ano po yung reason kung bakit binuo yung Sangguniang Laiko? What was the bakit kailangan i-organize yung Sangguniang Laiko ng Pilipinas?
So that's a good question, and buti na lang I brushed up on history over the past few months preparing for the anniversary. It was made 75 years ago because of Catholic Action. There was a need to put up a Catholic Action group in the Philippines. So doon nagsimula. And eventually, the CBCP put up Episcopal Commissions. The CBCP was created. The Episcopal Commissions were created. The one of Laity was created. And it adopted yung Catholic Action of the Philippines. And it became the Council of the Laity of the Philippines. So the lay arm to do the work and to evangelize and to empower the lay people.
And tama naman po ako na yung National Laity Week ginagawa siya during September because it's a feast of San Lorenzo.
Tama. Every year during this time, we have our National Laity Week.
Okay.
So this Saturday, the opening will be in the Diocese of Lawag.
Wow, so
yes.
you'll be in Lawag.
Yes, tomorrow night we'll be traveling by bus to be the Diocese of Lawag. So usually opening and closing hosted by different dioceses around the country. So this time Diocese of Lawag is doing the opening on Saturday, and then the closing for the first time it's going to be hosted by an organization. So Ligaya ng Panginoon will be hosting the closing on October 4. So yung mga viewers who are in Lawag, Northern Luzon, you're invited to come on Saturday. And for those in Metro Manila, nearby, on October 4, please come. All free admission.
Ano po yung theme ng celebration this year?
Empowered Laity, journeying together as pilgrims of hope.
Yeah. Yun, empowering the laity. Parang ano yan nung binubuo namin yung concept nung episode today, parang pinag-iisipan po namin, naririnig natin palagi yung empowering the laity, di ba? Kasi noon parang the laity naman walang masyadong participation sa misa. Pero after Vatican II, parang mas naging incorporated na yung laiko sa buhay ng simbahan. Hindi lang sa nakikita natin sa liturgy at saka dun sa mga iba pang gawain ng simbahan, sa mga ministries, sa mga iba-ibang apostolate, no? Pero yung empowering the laity, Sir Javi, ano po yung estado kaya nung empowering the laity? And parang ano po ba dapat yung understanding of someone as an empowered laity?
Tama ka, Vatican II really changed everything in terms of empowering the laity in church life. As they say that the laity are sleeping giants, diba? You always hear that over and over again. But I don't think that's true. Kasi if you look at any parish, any diocese, look on the streets last week, the laity are empowered, they're moving, they're noisy, they want to get things done. It's just steering them in the right direction. So empowered laity in the church, meaning they need to have more of a voice, they have to be more assertive, they have to really take more initiative in the life of the parish. Kasi in every parish, isa lang yung pare. Tas 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 parishioners. Hindi kaya ng isang pari to do everything on his own. And you cannot just really wait for him to tell you what to do. So empowered laity is really to take initiative and to to help pastor the people of the parish, to help out our priests who are overworked.
Yes, oo. Mahalaga yun na dapat tumutulong sa misyon ng simbahan. Oo. Paano, ano po kaya yung meron po bang mga church documents that speak about the laity? Kasi di ba meron po mga documents about the different vocations, no? Yung mga pagpapare, pagmamadre, and all that. Meron po bang document from the church na sinasabi na this is the role of the laity and this is how the laity can help minister in the church? Meron po ba mga ganong documents?
Yes, and actually, kasi umiikot kami, in every region of the church, every ecclesiastical region, we've had a leaders conference. So we've had about 11 over the past 2 years. One session I give is really yung background of the laity in terms of the documents of the church, Vatican II documents. I usually feature 4 of them. And then there are also apostolic exhortations ni Pope Francis that we feature. So talking about priests, being priests, priest, prophet, and king.
Yes.
About the role of the church and how the laity and the priests should not be on parallel tracks. So marami talaga. So if you're in Luwag and if you're in Taguig in October 4, you'll hear more about it.
Ayan po. Open invitation for those
Very
who would
open
like
invitation. Come
to
over.
learn. What makes po the vocation of the laity? Akala kasi ng iba, ang vocation lang is no?
Pagpapare, madre.
Pero becoming a lay person is also a vocation, whether you're called for married life or single blessedness or consecrated life, no? Ano po yung meron po bang distinct characteristic yung pagiging isang laiko compared to that of being a clergy or a consecrated person?
Yeah, it's also a vocation to get married or to be single blessedness. In fact, sa CBCP ngayon, different commissions were grouped together. So in the section of the laity, we have laity, family and life, youth, women, and sumali din yung vocations. So sabi ng Vocations Commission, we should be there with the laity because nga, hindi lang siya for priesthood or to become consecrated. It's also for family life. And that family is where you build up vocations. And we always focus on priesthood, but we should also focus on marriage to build up good examples in marriage. Kasi we don't see that as much now. Daming nag-aaway, daming nagsisplit, and all these things. So we need to build up also good examples of solid marriages so that people can follow that as well. So yeah, definitely laity, being lay is a vocation as well, choosing your path. And we need to give more importance to that also, empowering the laity.
Right. Okay, meron ko bang tatanong?
Yes, personal question lang, Sir Javi. Sa tingin niyo po, ano ang role ng mga laiko sa simbahan ngayon, lalo na merong social media? Paano sila nakakatulong sa mga isyong panlipunan at pagbabago sa lipunan?
Kailangan natin maging involved. Kailangan natin magsalita. Social media is a powerful tool. Alam naman natin, paggising natin sa umaga, what's the first thing we do? We get our cellphone, nagsascroll na tayo agad. Even before you use the bathroom, brush your teeth, nagsascroll ka na. And what do we watch? We watch people where they're eating, where they're traveling, what they're complaining about. Pero about our faith, our Catholic faith, anong nakikita natin? Usually wala. So we really need to get into it, explain our Catholic faith, explain why we have to act, why does our Catholic faith empower us to act in terms of speaking out against injustice. Kaya maganda yung nangyari sa rally sa People Power Monument. It was spearheaded by the Council of Church Leaders Council for National Transformation, which Laiko is actually a part of. So we were helping organize and helping promote it as well. So parang you see that the church, hindi lang siya sleeping giant, hindi lang siya tahimik, but when it matters, the church mobilizes and shows force.
Yes. Just like ng Sunday. And we will show more force.
Yeah, grabe naman. Grabe yung news. Parang nakakainis when you watch the news. Parang meron pa ba?
Apo, parang parang nagugulat pa rin ako every time may hearing no.
Oh, daming helicopter, may Gulf Stream.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, ano po, siguro po ang dami pong programa para sa mga laiko sa parokya, no. Sa amin may mga formation na Prex, ano pa ba? May formation po for family life. Ano po ba yung ini-endorse or meron po bang specific program na initiated by Sangguniang Laiko ng Pilipinas for parishes, or do you leave it to the laity concerned laity of the diocese to formulate their own programs for lay? Ano po yung
Kasi each
meron?
diocese has their own parang flavor, you can say, or own reality. So what we've been doing for the past 2 years is, nung umikot kami, we presented a program to bring back lapsed Catholics, na it can help them bring back lapsed Catholics into the life of the church. So we give them the tools, we give them the training, we give them the program, Live Christ, Share Christ, that's what it's called. Tas bahala na kayo. If it fits your diocese, you can use it. If you want to tweak it, you can tweak it. So siguro that's what Laiko does. So we give you enough tools, we'll train you. If you need training, we'll train you. We'll find the resources to be able to train you so that you can really implement it. Kasi alam mo, ikaw yung may alam kung ano yung reality ng mga tao sa diocese mo. As a national organization, general, very wide yung view namin. Sa diocese, each organization has a more specific view. So
parang tailored.
Yeah,
fit
they
po,
would know
no?
best. So parang the tools will give it to you. It's up to you which you want to choose. If you want us to train you more, then we can do that.
So a program for lapsed Catholics.
Yes.
Ano kaya yung lapse? Yung ano po ba yon? Yung after po ng binyag, yun na po yung huling punta sa...
Or Christmas, nandun.
Or
kasal, binyag,
yes,
patay,
kapag
libing.
Friday, sisimba, ganun. Ash Wednesday.
Yun ang pinakamarami.
Parang gisingin yung mga yon, no?
Diba, simbang gabi, ang dami-daming tao palagi.
Yes.
But on a regular Sunday, hindi ganun kadami. So where did they go? So those are the people na nandun yung faith. We want to reignite that faith. Bring them back.
I'm curious, ano yung program na yun? Ano po yun? May feeding,
Feeding program pa
It's Live Christ, Share Christ. So parang it's a creative way to bring back lapsed Catholics. So my formation program, my different talks and forums, Chastity Forum, Live Pure Forum, and all these things to be able to attract people to go back.
Alright. So yung Live Christ, Share Christ po, parang may event po ako nakikita. Is that connected to
Meron silang yearly event, the New Evangelization Conference. So it gathers all the volunteers together.
Okay.
And inspires them because the work is difficult. So kailangan may empowerment din na nangyayari every now and then.
Yon. Yung mga activities that people can... Ikaw, Kuya Ray, anong formation program for the Laity ang naatinan mo sa parokya?
Nako.
Parang wala.
Real talk ba? Real talk.
Sa parokya. Hindi kasi di ba maraming programs? Parang
Yes. Kaya lang ako
paminsan
talaga nag-stick lang
nire-require
sa
ka pa
choir.
Oo.
Yun lang.
Sa choir. May formation sa choir, di ba?
Yes.
Ang choir members are Laity.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes, oo.
Youth.
Youth. Sa amin meron kaming Prex.
Prex.
Ano pa ba?
Meron isang
kaming Life in the Spirit
Yes, Life in the
seminar.
Spirit.
And then yung kursilyo. May
Cursilyo.
dyan.
Member ng Laiko yung
Laiko.
Cursilyo.
Cursilyo.
But you know that proves the point, 'di ba? Na yung regular parishioner na hindi choir member, hindi member ng youth group, what is their formation? Aside
Yes,
from just
yes.
going to mass and listening to the homily. So what else is there for them? Kung wala kang kilala doon, kung shy ka, what is there for you? That's who we need to reach.
May mga may mga efforts naman ng simbahan. Halimbawa, merong Advent Recollection, di ba? It's an
Retreats.
open invitation for everybody.
Yes.
Pero more often than not, ang nag-a-attend lang din noon, tayo mga nagsaserve na, di ba? Kasi ni-require ni Father.
Oo.
Or kung mag-isa ka lang, hindi ka pupunta, wala akong kilala
Wala akong
doon.
kilala.
So we
Yes,
need to
tama.
find a way, interesting, exciting way na,
To bring
I'll be
them.
I'm so interested, I'll show up
So
even
ano
if wala akong kilala.
May proseso ba nun how to invite young youth?
It goes back to your question kanina, social media is the best way.
Ngayon, no?
Ngayon, parang show them something exciting. Siguro may food doon na masarap. So yung youth pupunta doon whether they know someone or not. And that's a doorway.
Yes, para sila, maging kabahagi sila. Not really to serve, pero siguro magandang, parang byproduct na they start serving, no, because parang nakapasok sila sa simbahan. Pero parang maganda rin na patuloy yung paghuhubog.
Oo.
Diba?
So once they get there, okay na yun. I mean, if you prepared well enough, tuloy-tuloy na yun.
Ayun. So, spiritual formation. How about po, meron pa po bang ibang aspect that's being targeted in the formation program ng Laiko? Meron po bang, when I say ibang aspect, maybe meron bang formation on environment, on social issues, mga ganun po ba? Meron po ba?
Yes. There are 5 E's, and I hope I remember all the 5. Environment, empowerment of women and children, economic sustainability, and others. So these are the 5 different things that delve into social issues. So what we try to do is we gather yung mga activities of the different dioceses, different organizations. Let's say environment, all the environment projects. We find out all the information, and then we coordinate, and we help each other grow in terms of more information. Kasi as one group, ito yung ginagawa mo, but another group is doing something similar with a different feel or different theme. You can learn from each other. But usually, hindi tayo nag-intersect. Minsan, nagko-compete pa. So what Laiko wants to do is to bridge. We're all doing the same. We all want to help the environment. So why don't we just all work together? So yun, environment, electoral reform, economic sustainability, empowerment of women and children, and one more E. It will come to me in a while.
Yes, importante kasi yung yung because the human person is maraming aspeto eh. Hindi lang dapat spiritual yung parang may paghuhubog, no? Mayroon din psychological, may economical, may needs yan eh, 'di ba? And all that. Kaya sa mga parokya, Kuya Ray, if you notice, iba-ibang aspect yung parang tinatry na ma-reach ng council. See, for example, if you're a member of the pastoral council, there are different ministries within the pastoral council. No? And pinakamahalaga, siguro yung ngayon, parang yung kamalayang panlipunan. Diba? Sir, yung paano ba natin makokorek yung dati kasi, kapag lay kasi, di ba, parang kung walang masyadong kamalayan about the social teachings of the church, no? Palaging sasabihin na, bayan, simba ka na lang, di ba? Huwag ka na makialam sa politika. Pero hindi alam ng iba na yung pagiging bahagi mo ng simbahan, dapat merong kang pakialam sa nangyayari sa kapaligiran mo.
Yes.
Sa tingin niyo po bilang lay, paano ba natin tuturuan? Or without, ano kasi, parang nata-turn off yung mga tao kapag hard sell, di ba? In your many years of ministry kaya, paano po, meron po ba kayong mababahagi sa amin na tips kung paano natin mapaparating yung social teachings of the church without them being turned off?
Ang hirap kasi basahin, di ba? Yung mga encyclicals, social teachings, even PCP2, ang hirap basahin. And it's a lot of words, a lot of paragraphs. So yung regular na Catholic parishioner, normal Filipino, won't read it, di ba? And you'll say, oh, may Catholic social teachings tayo. Hindi naman nila babasahin yun. And it's so hard to understand. So yung tayo, we need to bring it down. We need to explain it in a way na maintindihan nila. So, make it 3-minuters TikTok video. How they're doing it now, di ba? And explain nila how different things. We need to have volunteers who will do that. The mga teachings of Vatican II about the laity, mga PCP2 points, Catholic social teachings. It's upon us who have read it maybe and who have understood it, who have studied it, to try to bring it down. So engage yung mga youth na nanonood. Maybe it can be part of their papers and thesis and projects to make certain TikTok 2-minuters about the teachings. And I think that will touch the people. It will be easier to understand.
Make it more understandable by being
Simpler.
creative.
Video form, I think, is the way to go. I mean, siguro, tanungin mo yung mga youth ngayon, when was the last time you actually read a book? Bihira na yun, di ba? But when was the
It's
last
more
time you
on
watched
visuals
a
na
reel?
sila.
The whole day, they're watching reels. So that's where we should be.
Ayon, okay. So dahil gusto natin na mas maintindihan nila, so we need to look for creative ways on how we can educate. Educate ba yung tama? Or,
Yeah, I think educate. Yeah.
yes. Alright. So, ano po, in the recent election, no, senatorial and the presidential elections, we were very divided because of the colors and the personalities that we support. Sa parokya po namin, parang we openly supported a candidate that is not popular with the general population of the community. But parang feeling namin, dahil feeling namin tama kami, yung sinusuportahan namin, hinard sell namin sa kanila. So parang the community during that time was very divided. And I think up until now, meron pa rin pong division sa mga communities, no? Papaano kaya natin mabibridge yung division na yon? And in communities, no, hindi lang po yun yung pwedeng maging paraan ng pagkakahati-hati. Paminsan magkakaiba yung mga opinion natin, diba? Mga pinapanindigan natin. When we experience something like that, ano po kaya yung effective way so we can meet together and not, di ko alam kung kailangan ba mag-argue tayo or do we agree to disagree? I don't know.
Yeah. Filipinos don't know how to argue. That's one, di ba? Nagsisigawan na tuloy. It's not like a civil exchange of ideas. Pero tama, every elections, everyone's fighting, di ba? Every 3 years, yung Facebook, puro away yan.
Yes.
Because siguro our teachings about elections, parang it's too late. It's always the year of the election. That's not enough time to
That's
really
true.
change minds and change hearts.
Yes.
It should be a continuing thing year after year. Tanungin natin, why are we all still into the politics of, personalities? 'Di ba? Sikat siya, so iboboto ko siya. Pero you don't really know what they stand for. Or tumulong sa'yo once, forever indebted ka na. So we need to find out why these things are happening so that we can address it. Poverty, most probably. So they go to people who will help them rather than help the whole society. So I think it's a long process. It's a very long process. But the thing is, ginagawa lang natin every election year, every 3 years.
Yeah.
So in between, walang nangyayari.
Yes, parang a year before or sometimes nga 3 months before election, tsaka lang nagkakaroon ng di ba?
Voters education, 3 months to go. Wala na yun. Wala na
And
yun.
sometimes yung voters education, nagiging active na lang dahil kailangan mag-form ng PPCRV.
Oo.
Diba, sir? Parang ganon. So, may mga parokya po meron silang public affairs ministry, something like that. And they are tasked to somehow talk about these things even prior to the election period.
I think education has to be ongoing. And person to person, hindi lang sa Facebook lang. But yung mga tao who work for you, it should be ongoing.
Sir, parang the past few years, especially during the time of Pope Francis, parang sinimulan yung pag-uusap tungkol sa synod and synodality. How was Laiko involved in that process?
The diocesan councils were very involved. So, yung mga group discussions and bringing down the procedures. In fact, we were also part of a group that talked about yung mga controversial issues. So, AI, and all these other things. So, and all the output was sent to the Vatican. So, Laiko was one of those that were tapped to be able to implement the different diocesan councils. And also to reach those who would not normally be in the diocesan councils or in the parish discussion groups. So yung mga tao on the mga outliers. So we tried to reach all of them.
Yung mga nasa margins.
Kasi normally, hindi naman sila sasali sa group discussion na whole day, di ba? So we would try to reach out to them as well.
All right. Is there an improvement in terms of how we are as a church that is listening? That are we walking together? Alam niyo po parang ang daming
pilgrims of hope.
Yes, ang daming sometimes buzzwords Parang ganon, no? Pero kulang sa pagtatasa kung talaga bang nagiging na tayo? Listening church, ganyan. Talaga bang na tayo? Do we walk together already? Sometimes I ask those questions because it's not the reality when you go to the grassroots, no, sa community po. What's your opinion on that, Sir Javi?
I think it depends on the diocese maybe or the parish that you go to. Some were really open and really did it. Some were a bit not too open. We won't name names. But, it really depends So, kasi yung Philippine laity, a lot of times we really still follow whatever the priest says. Pag ayaw niya, wala. Close talaga. But we want to tell them, sometimes you have to push for what you think is right. Because as laity, we also have a voice. 98% of the church is lay. So if you need something done, if you believe it, you need to have a voice as well.
You need to, kailangan ipaglaban.
Yes.
Diba? Nako, ayoko na magsalita.
Off-air na lang.
Kuya Ray, meron ka pa mong karagdagang question?
Sir Javi, in terms of shaping pastoral priorities in a wider church, how does Sangguniang Laiko collaborate with CBCP?
Well, as Laiko, we come up with our different points that we want to push for a certain term, like for my term. And yung CBCP, especially the Commission on Laity, is very supportive of us. So we give them chance, because we have 5 bishops who are part of the commission who parang guide us. But they're very open to what we have to say and to where we want to bring the bring Laiko. So parang wala namang kaming issue with them. So like the past 2 years nga was about empowering the laity, how to bring more programs for them to bring back nominal and lapsed Catholics. And they've been very supportive. So they helped us go to all the ecclesial provinces. So we went nga to 11. We had 11 conferences. So parang that in itself is a big feat, going to different regions all over the Philippines, getting dioceses to come together. So we're very happy with their support. Our chairman is Bishop Verca Mare of Dipolog.
Of Diocese of Dipolog.
Yes, very supportive.
Yun. Okay, so malapit na po yung National Laity Week. Ano po yung usually na activities that you encourage parishes to have during the celebration of the Laity Week?
Well, usually what they have is they also have maybe conferences on the weekend. During the week, may mga talks on the laity that usually happen. So like on the 27th, it's the opening of the Laity Week. On the 4th is the closing. But in between, there are different talks. Like on Monday, it's on our page. I can't remember the exact dates. But different days, there are different talks of the laity, the role of the laity or empowered laity journeying together as pilgrims of hope. So we try to really get them to have activities during this week to highlight and to showcase the role of the laity.
Right. Sa amin normally ginagawa sa parish. Yan yung namin, recruitment day.
Oo.
Parang ganyan. Of course, we celebrate the feast of San Lorenzo Ruiz, and we focus spotlight on the servant lay in the parish. No? Okay, so sir, meron po tayong activity na national activity, no, ang Sangguniang Laiko. We'd like to give you time to invite them, and baka po meron pang ibang activities.
Okay, yeah.
Kung meron pong gustong mag-reach out sa inyo, paano po nila kayo ma-contact?
So we're on all social media. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Just look for Laiko, Sangguniang Laiko ng Pilipinas. The opening of the National Laity Week is this Saturday, September 27. Whole day activity in Lawag, the Diocese of Lawag. I know a lot of people are coming from Northern Luzon. I hope you're okay, even sa nakaraang bagyo. But if you still want to come, admission is free. You're welcome to join us. And then October 4 is the closing, hosted by the Ligaya ng Panginoon community. It will be in their LNP Center in Taguig. So again, free registration, free admission. You're welcome to join us. And our 75th year is this year. It's our celebration will be on October 24. It's also the time of our biennial, where all our diocesan councils and national organizations come together. It will be held at UST, and that's where we will elect the next board for the next 3 years.
All right, yun po. Si Sir Javi, you can reach out to the Sangguniang Laiko ng Pilipinas.
Yes.
That's the name of the page,
Yes,
right, sir?
that's the name of the page.
For your questions, you can get your updates from their social media accounts as well. All right. Maraming salamat po, Sir Javi.
Thank you.
For being with us tonight. And sa mga Laiko po natin sa parokya, nawa po ay manghikayat pa tayo ng mas maraming Laiko na maglingkod, no? Huwag natin silang issue away. Diba? Para mas dumami yung mga nagdilingkod at mas maraming lumapit sa simbahan. Okay, Kuya Ray, meron ba tayong mga paalala?
Yes, paalala. Of course, ang ating single na To Be Close to Jesus by Young Voices of the Philippines is now available on all digital music platforms. And of course, ang ating Kind and Merciful based on Psalm 130 music by Father Arnel Aquino is now available on digital music platforms. Ayan. Available po lahat yan sa Spotify, Apple Music at YouTube Music.
Yes, at kung hindi po kami babagyuhin ng malala,
abangan niyo po kami Saturday.
Kami po ay pupunta sa Nueva Ecija, sa Nampikwan, sa Diocesan Shrine of the Holy Face and Parish of Immaculate Conception for kantahan sa parokya. Sa gabi po yan, 7 p.m. And we'd also like to invite you for Harmonies of Hope sa September 27 po sa Sabado rin. Ito po ay event organized by the Philippine Jesuit Prison Service. At ang mga performers po ay sina Jose Marichan, Mike Shimamoto, and the PJPS Musikalayaan. Ayan. You can get your tickets po through PJPS. We will post the poster and where you can get tickets for this concert. This is for a good cause, Kuya Ray. Kaya supportahan natin.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Ayan po ang ating mga announcements for tonight. And abangan po ninyo ang aming show ulit next week. And we'd like to thank everyone who joined us. Wala ba tayong babatiin, Kuya Ray?
Walang
Teka lang.
lumabas sa akin.
Merong mga Ay, si Ate Brenda. Nanonood si Ate Brenda.
Ayan, magandang gabi from veterans. Nasa veterans siya.
Ay, hello, Ate Brenda. Ayan po. And Yolanda Nadurata. Ayan po. Good evening po sa inyo. Thank you for joining us tonight. Ayan. And we'd like to thank our producer for this episode, si Chris. And of course, maraming salamat kay Justin. Kasama natin sa studio ngayong gabi. And the rest of the producers, and Judith,
Adam,
Chris,
Mark and Kevin.
And si Pat. Hello, Pat. All right. And we will leave you with a song,
To Be Close to Jesus.
ayan po, inawit ng Young Voices of the Philippines. Ako po si Lester Mendiola.
At si Kuya Ray.
Good evening po sa inyong lahat. Bye-bye!
Follow JustCom PH on Spotify and JustCom Music on YouTube. Our music is also available on iTunes and Deezer.
Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration.
To always be close to Jesus, that's the path I choose to tread. With His love to guide and lead me, I will follow where He's led. In His presence pure and holy, I will seek His gentle face, for my heart beats for His glory. In His arms I find my grace. To be close to Jesus is my Lord's true plan. In His heart I find my purpose, held within His hand. To walk with Him forever in the light that never ends. To always be close to Jesus is the journey I begin. The Eucharist is near me, in His body, blood, and soul. Every day He calls me gently to His love to make me whole. In the silence of my heart, Lord, I will listen, I will
rejoice, refresh, renew, and reflect. Join us for an hour of music that uplifts the soul. Listen to your favorite Jesuit music ministry artists. This is JMM Radio. Get your day's dose of inspirational music. Tune in to JMM Radio every Wednesday, only here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. Radyo Katipunan,